Alright, welcome to this week recap. So I'll be showing you guys what actually happened during the week, and this week is something else in the market. So let me make it week. So moving on, I'll be starting with GPPNZD. So GPPNZD, you can see on the weekly time frame, we are bearish. This is the lower low, this is the lower high. So I was looking for pullback, which we actually did. On the daily time frame. Actually did on the daily time frame. Although I have multiple areas of interest. So I had one here. I had one here. I had one here. I had one area of interest here, but because price broke through it, that's why I removed it. Price broke through it, that's why I removed it. Here again. So I took two loss on this trade. The first loss was unnecessary because if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, you see clearly this loss here was unnecessary. Was totally unnecessary because immediately price shifted structure on the 1-hour time frame. I did not wait for pullback to create the lower high before I enter. I just enter on the shifter structure, and during the pullback price violated it. Why this one? I waited for the pullback. This one is a genuine loss. So I waited for the pullback on this place. Same on the 1 hour. You see, immediately we create, this is the low, this is the higher high, this is the higher low. Immediately price broke this candle, close below there, then create a new lower low. So on this pullback, I needed to wait for this pullback and then for the lower high before I enter, but I did not. So during the pullback, then price immediately took me out on the SL. So this is the higher high, higher low on this shifter structure. The pullback, this is the first entry. So for me to have extra confirmation, I waited for a body close below here before I enter, which is this candle. So immediately this candle closed below here to create a new lower low. I don't enter. So immediately I entered, then price did the same thing again, violated it. So this is a genuine loss. It's a genuine loss, and this is an unnecessary loss. So if we go back to the daily time frame, we'll see it clearly. So this is what happened this week. So moving on to the GPPNZD. GPPNZD is more like the same thing. It's more like the same thing, but when price pull back here to this place here, the confluence I had to take this trade did not, it was D plus setup, it was not even up to C. So that's why I did not give me enough reason to enter the trade here. That is why I did not enter. Not give me enough reason, but price validated it anyway. So NZD card, the same thing. So when price was here, it did not give me enough reason to enter the buy, to continue the buy here. If you check my previous video, you see that price was here. I was anticipating the pullback, which is I got it on the pullback, but on the continuation to the bullish, then just violated the first area of interest. But this might still be valid, because this zone might be another area of interest. So I will check it out on my weekly analysis. That will be my next video. So this is why I did not enter. I did not meet my criteria, but it was registered. I did not enter this trade. So NZD-CHF, the same thing. This place, it was very poor save. It did not even meet D plus setup, so that is why I did not enter, but it might still be valid. Because if you check the weekly time frame, we are all bullish on the weekly time frame. You see, we are bullish here on the weekly time frame, so can still continue the push up. So if we go to the NZD JPY, so if you check, all the NZD pairs are almost the same. Okay, they look alike because of the NZD in them. So you can see this was higher high, this was a higher low, waiting for pullback before buy. So on this place, on the daily time frame, we did not give me enough reason to enter here. Not giving enough reason to enter here, that is why I didn't enter. So now price have shifted on the daily time frame. So right now, this trade is not valid, not valid anymore. So the Euro JPY that missed upper week or last week. So I'm waiting for pullback. You can see we were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we were here. We are on this bullish candle. So I'm waiting for a pullback. I draw this thing like this. So we had the push, we have the pullback, but it was just a weak retest, and this weak retest was sharp. It was very, very sharp. Even on the lower time frame, it was very, very sharp, more like a news retest. So immediately you have the retest and we have the push. But on this candle, main candle pullback, then came deeply, broke this zone, this area of interest. So right now the trade is not valid for me anymore. So no, sorry, let me go back. But for the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, you can see the weekly time frame is bullish, but for us to have this same push right now, so I'll check it. If it's still valid, I'll know. If it's not, in the other market. So on GPP card literally violated what I wanted. You can see. So on the weekly time frame, you see last week it was we are bearish. This is the lower low and this is the lower high. So waiting for maybe we already have a rejection. So I'm waiting for this week to just continue the sell down, which it did not. So what did it do on the daily time frame? So on the daily time frame, you see we were here last week. This is Friday candle, last week candle. So on this week candle open. So we're waiting for this candle to create a doji, a candle like this or like this here. Then on the next day, and before I enter, but what price? The price created a new higher high, is a new higher high, is a new higher low. So right now this trade is invalid. So moving on, Euro CHF on the weekly time frame. We are bearish on the weekly time frame. So I told you guys last time that this week candle can fill up this week. You can as well continue here. But I said I have more probability in my setup that it will continue because the weekly is bearish. I was anticipating for it to continue the sell down. So on the daily time frame, we also bearish on the daily time frame. We also bearish on the daily time frame because this was the lower high, this was the lower low, because price this bearish candle close below this. So I was waiting for this to maybe have a push down, then a retest of this zone before I sell, but price did not. Price just created a new higher high. So that is that for last week. No interesting markets, but this pair, I've been analyzing BTC for a very long time now, but I don't trade it. I just analyze it and keep. So this analysis was correct. You see the sell down, and this other one too, continuation inside. So it went well. because why? Because see, on the weekly time frame we are bearish, so we pull up to this area of interest, but this area of interest did not show a lot of rejection on the weekly time frame, just fixed. But on the daily time frame we have, you see, this is one, that is one, you see we have a lot of rejection here, you see. So that is why I analyze this. So this was the lower low, this was the lower high. So when price pull up to this place, you can see on the internal structure, we shifted bearish, and on the pullback this place here on the lower time frame, then I entered, come down. So on this place again, so waiting for another entry here, somewhere here, but did not. So when price came up here, I look for this area of interest. This is valid 1, 2, 3. So on this pullback, I entered here again and simply rally down. So on this place is a very strong support zone. So I don't know what price will do here. So that is that, and thank you very much. So I hope this video is helpful on my analysis. So as you watch, please like, subscribe and share.